It's important to note that writing as a postgraduate student is not entirely different from writing as an undergraduate. While it is a step up in many ways, the main difference is that you'll need to come at a topic from multiple perspectives. Postgraduate writing requires you to go beyond selecting a single argument and look simultaneously at the bigger and smaller pictures at the same time. While this sounds tricky to master, it is, after practice, relatively simple to do. Here are some tips on how to perfect your postgraduate writing. If you're writing using a particular lens, for example feminist or postmodernist, you'll need to explain why you're using that perspective and not another. And you also need to take care to highlight how this perspective influences what it is you are saying. The point here is to highlight the limitations of your conclusion. You may find that as a postgraduate student you are being given a number of essays that require you to assess the extent to which. Questions such as these suggest that distinctive answers can rarely be found. No amount of studies will give you a definitive yes or no answer on any topic, and there are always ifs, ands or buts. As a postgraduate student, understanding the limitations of knowledge, research studies, writers and your own work is a great skill to have, and it is imperative should you wish to move on to a PhD. In your criticism, you shouldn't always be noting the negative aspects of other people's work. Although they will inevitably be unable to explain the totality of a subject, some studies are better than others, whether that be because of a broad sample, because of the methods used, or because it's a longitudinal study. When writing your assignment or dissertation, remember that critical thinking is not always negative or angry, it is positive and thoughtful too. As a postgraduate student, you're also expected to read more. You're expected to be more knowledgeable on the topics that you are writing about. That is not to say that you're expected to know everything, but that you are expected to know more than you did at undergraduate level. You will find that as you read more, criticism becomes easier and critiquing other people's work is easier too. Reading through academic journals will help you understand what it is your lecturers are looking for. Of course, journals are at a very high standard. However, they provide insight into the level of knowledge you should be looking to attain, the standard of writing you're expected to produce, and the ways in which you can structure your assignments and dissertation. These are just some quick tips to get you started. If you would like some more advice on academic writing as a postgraduate, click on the link in the description to book a one-to-one appointment.